Hi friend, in this video I am going to explain about two processes. First one is a diffusion and second one is a osmosis. So let's go for first process is called as diffusion. In the diffusion, the movement of free molecules of gases, liquids and solids three from the region of their higher concentrations to the lower concentration due to the internal and external forces is called diffusion. So see here in the process of diffusion what happened? The movement of free molecules, not binded molecules but free molecules of gases, liquid and solid, three states of substances, three of these free molecules of these three states from region of higher concentration means they move, their movement of these three substances, free molecules, from their higher concentration to lower concentration due to the internal or external force is called diffusion. See here example of diffusion. Here are certain particles. These particles, or we can say that molecules, are hold together, they are in high concentrated. When these molecules move from their high concentration to their lower concentration, suppose here concentration is less, so they move from their higher concentration to their lower concentration. This process is called as diffusion. Diffusion process is very simple process and this process we can see naturally everywhere. So here the molecules are in high concentration. Here the molecules are spread in the solutions or in the environment, so they move from their higher concentration to their lower concentrations. So this happen due to their kinetic energy. There are another example we will see: blowing of wind from high concentration to low concentration, dispersal of good smell of agarbattis in a room. In agarbattis, there are highly volumed, highly concentration of substances. When we burn these agarbattis, their smell spread in the room. Means in the room there is a low concentration. They spread in the room. Dissolution of sugar in water. When we place sugar or salt in water, then after some time they melt. What happen here? In the sugar molecules are highly concentrated, but when we keep or put in the water, they spread. So they move from their higher concentration to lower concentration. Intake of carbon dioxide, liberation oxygen in photosynthesis, intake of O2 and liberation of CO2 during respiration, and dissolution of KMNO4 particles in water are all the example of diffusion. As well as we can say that in our gas cylinder, in the gas is compressed in a cylinder, and when we started the gas, this gas is spread in the air. So this process is also called as diffusion. Diffusion process is a natural process. In this process, the molecules of gases, liquids and solids move from their higher concentration to their lower concentration. Such a diffusion of molecules in any region continue till it spread throughout the available area. The movement of molecules depends on the internal kinetic energy. It depends on internal kinetic energy. The molecules in the region of higher concentrations contain more kinetic air. Here to see what happened. The region of higher concentration contain more kinetic energy. Because of that, they move from their higher concentration to lower concentration. Only free molecules move from higher concentration to lower concentration. If there are suppose stone, in the stone or in the metal rod there are no free molecules, so they cannot move from one place to another place. They cannot move. Only free molecules move from their higher concentration to their lower concentration, because in the higher concentration there are kinetic energy, and this is why they show fast movement. During the movement all the molecules collides themselves and produce pressure in the medium called as diffusion pressure. Here collides. See, in this figure these molecules are collides. So they produce, suppose there are more concentration, high concentration, there are more diffusion pressure because they easily collide with each other. But the concentration is less than, they are less chances to collide with each other. With the directly proportional concentration of temperature of diffusion molecules, it means if the temperature and concentration of diffusion molecules will be more, the diffusion pressure will also be more, and if the temperature and concentration is less, the diffusion pressure also will be less. Here see, in this bottle there are a spirit. In the spirit is in the high concentrated in the bottle. When we open the lid of the bottle, the higher concentrations, the molecules, free molecules spread to their lower concentrations. Here concentration is lower and here concentration is high. So high to low. This process is called as diffusion process. This is very simple process to understand. Due to this reason, the diffusion always takes place from the region of higher diffusion pressure to the region of lower diffusion pressure. Diffusion pressures in the high concentration are high diffusion pressure, and low concentration there is a low diffusion pressure. So high concentration to low concentration, molecules always move from high concentration to low concentration. And because of that, what happen in the plant prepare oxygen or produce oxygen. This oxygen is high concentrated in the leaf, and in the environment there are concentration become less. So from the high concentration to low concentration, oxygen move from leaf to environment. Mostly gases, liquids and solutes diffuse at different rates in different directions at the same place without affecting each other. This is the reason of O2 and CO2 both diffuse in different directions from the single stroma of leaf during the respiration. The rate of diffusion is maximum. So here the water is a solvent and potassium permanganate is a solute. This is potassium permanganate is a high concentrated, but after some time it spread in this whole water. So it's move from their high concentration to low concentration. This process is called as diffusion. The osmosis phenomena is a different than the diffusion. Diffusion is a very simple process. In this process, highly concentrated substances move from their high concentration to their lower concentration. But in the osmosis, what happens? There are a condition is there. The condition is osmosis only takes place when there is a semi-permeable membrane. The condition is semi-permeable membrane should be there. When two solutions of different concentrations are separated by semi-permeable membrane. So first we have to understand about what is the semi-permeable membranes. Membranes are three types: permeable, semi-permeable and non-permeable. Non-permeable means no permission to from one side to another side. And this is semi-permeable means only a selective molecules can only permission from one side to another side, and permeable means all molecules can move from one side to another side. So when two solutions, here the not molecules, remember here the we consider solutions. When the two solutions of different concentrations are separated by a semi-permeable membrane, the diffusion of water or solvent molecules takes place from the solution of lower concentration toward the solution of higher concentration. This process is called as osmosis. First, we have to understand what is the actually meaning of osmosis. See here in this diagram, this is the semi-permeable membrane. Suppose semi-permeable membrane, and this is sugar molecules, and what this is the low concentration, means sugar molecules are here less, and this concentration is high concentration. Suppose high concentration means here sugar molecules are more, in this region, and in this region there are molecules are less. Here molecules are high, sugar molecules are high, sugar molecules are low, but water are, there is a solvent, water is solvent. When these sugar concentrations keep in different part and there is a semi-permeable membrane, that time what happen, the molecules, solvents means solutions, solvent molecules move from their lower concentration to their higher concentrations. See here, you have to understand there is a semi-permeable membrane, and due to that this happens. See another in this diagram. Suppose here 10% sugar in this compartment, and here 25% sugar in this compartment. So sugar percentage is less, sugar percentage is high. 10 gram sugar plus 90 ml water, 25 gram sugar plus 75 ml water. So this is the high concentration, this is low concentration, and these are separated by semi-permeable membrane. Then what happen here? These are two solutions, equal amount, 100 ml 100 ml, but in this there are high concentrated, here low concentration. After some time what happen, the molecules, water molecules from these regions move toward this region. How? Because sugar molecules are here high, there are high concentration, so more sugar molecules hold the water, so water move from this part to this part, but sugar molecules cannot move because there is a semi-permeable membrane. So only water can move from one place to another place, but sugar molecules cannot place from one compartment to another compartment because semi-permeable membrane. Here also see, this is a semi-permeable membrane and there are two concentrations, here 5% and here only pure water. So after some time what happen, 5% and here are higher concentrations. Suppose in this figure, one, the level of this is increased, means here the concentration is high and here there is a less concentration, here only water is there, so water move from one region to another region. So this is called as osmosis. Significance of osmosis in plants. The water is the most important factor for the life because all the biological activities are directly or indirectly controlled by water. Osmosis helps in plant in the absorption of water from soil through roots. The turgidity, the diffusion of water from one cell to another cell, distribution in different plant parts is also performed by osmosis. Opening of stomata depend on the turgidity of guard cell, which is maintained by osmosis. Osmotic pressure and turgor pressure help in the growth of young cells. High concentration in plant increase the resistance against freezing temperature and dehydration. Osmosis help in the dehiscence of fruits and sporins. sporangia. So these are the uh, osmosis help in plants.